Well, good morning, everybody. As you've probably guessed from the terrain outside, this is not North Carolina, and I'm not in a bonanza. But we're going to fly coast to coast in this Lake Buccaneer. Let's go along for the ride. As you can see, we're scooting right along here at my assigned cruising altitude, managing about 115 knots, which is pretty amazing, and a little over 9 gallons an hour. Now, I have to admit, compared to my Bonanza, the equipment in here is pretty rudimentary, but it's still pretty cool. Now, if you notice, there's no power quadrant down here. On an amphib, you have to look up to get all the power quadrant stuff. There's the throttle, your prop, and your mixture control. And that's because the engine, I don't know if I'll be able to see it or not, it's way up there behind us. So we're coming up on Lewistown, Idaho here. This is the Snake River that we're coming up across. And there is supposedly a seaplane base right down in that river. Should be just in that bend, just on the to the right side of the airport as we see it there. If I had just a little bit more time, I would go down and check it out. But it took me forever to get up to this altitude, and I don't want to have to come back up here again. So we'll wait till we get a little bit closer to Great Falls before we start worrying about water work today.
North to south.
Well, this is the Mountain Shack Reservoir.
Request fuel truck, proceed via Delta Cross, runway 1230, use caution for the construction.
And a snake salon up into the canyon up ahead there.
Night Forever, did you copy the fuel truck coming across?
It would be really fun to go down and do a splash and go down there. I'm not so sure I've got the climb profile to get back up here afterwards before those mountains would swallow me. Much to see there, but that is Missoula, Montana Airport. Right down there through the clouds.
3333, read back correct, advisory text, sir.
I'm not so sure how well this is showing up with the camera behind me there, but I figured I'd try a little different angle for a minute. There we go, there's the eastern edge, eastern side of the Great Divide, heading downhill towards the Mississippi and the Atlantic Ocean. There's the last of the Rockies under a lake wing. And now we start coming into the Montana Buttes. This is actually really cool coming back to here. About a year ago, a friend and I flew his VTEL Bonanza from Seattle back to Charlotte when he got a job transfer. So this is feeling a little bit like coming home again.
Lake Nine, it's your Papa. Just to verify, information is now current wind 210 at 22, altimeter 3009er, visual approach runway 29 use.
I have Zulu, 903 Papa, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Gears down for landing. About full forward, mixture rich. Red, blue, green. Great Falls ground, Lake 93 Papa's with you, going to Holman.
Lake 93 Papa, Great Falls ground, taxi park, the Alpha.
The Alpha, 93 Papa, thank you. Well, that was more of a thunk than a landing, but it sure was short.
And welcome to Great Falls, Montana. One of the things that never disappoints on the adventures across country is what kind of crew car you're going to get. This time it's really nice. And here is Great Falls, Montana.
Alright, and we are off. We have departed Great Falls, Montana, and we are en route to, hopefully, depending on wind and weather, Dickinson, North Dakota. Now, one thing about this airplane is, with that prop, that big pusher prop and that high thrust line, this thing maneuvers just a little sedately. It really feels like you're giving a piggyback ride to someone trying to make turns and whatnot. So the inertia there is very interesting. And as I've been going around some of these quads and getting a couple of bumps today, it's been very pronounced, the wobble factor that you get to play with. So very much a different feel than the Bonanzas that I usually fly. And there is just a little bit of weather that we're trying to get around. All of a sudden now we're into a headwind.
I decided to pick up a little additional fuel, so stopped in Glendive, Montana. 10 minutes ago, AWAS was reporting calm winds.
Well, I'm going to try and keep this really bad and ugly buildup off to my side. I'm going to try and make it into Mott, North Dakota. And I'm just going to wait and see what happens. The weather is not looking terribly favorable for getting past it, unless I try and cut south, and I'm not a big fan of cutting through storms, so I'm going to get around this. I think we're just going to call it for a little bit. The nice thing is we have plenty of safe weather off to our south and our west. And we have a big opening if we need it. Western North Dakota is amazing and truly beautiful. completely flat. There's this kind of funny saying in North Dakota that if your kids run away, it's not really a big deal. Just go to the second story window, look out, you'll see them for a couple of days. Reason for that, there's no trees out here. This is the grasslands. See all the farms out there. So you can see for miles and miles and miles in every single direction. It is truly beautiful out here. Well, we've managed to find a big hole between the cells. We can see it up there and way behind us over there. So I decided to push on past Mott, North Dakota with the hope that by the time I get to Bismarck, all of this stuff is going to be pushed out of the area. And if not, we'll go to Mandan. But that's the goal for right now. I was afraid that if I landed in Mott and waited for this stuff to move, this stuff would move in and we would have been stuck. And although I'm sure Mott is a lovely little town, from what I can tell, the FBO there consists of an outhouse and the self-serve pump. So not probably the most accommodating place to spend the night if we don't have to. It is magnificent out here. Truly, you can see for miles. A very different look and feel from out in the Carolinas. So the bad weather has luckily pushed away from the airport, which is good. It's actually south and east of the airport that I'm going to. We can actually see it and confirm it outside there. So that's good. The decision to make the loop around that cell over there was good, and actually we were able to open up a hole between the two cells, which was nice. Able to come in comfortably between them. I mean, there's nothing going on out here, not a bump in the sky, winds are calm. Look at that, the ponds down there are perfectly glassy. That actually worked out real well. And after a first day of 7 hours of flying, I'm looking forward to a hotel with a real bed, not just a couch in the FBO. So this is going to work out great. Are you ready for a truly beautiful sight? There it is, right there in the distance. There's Bismarck, North Dakota, my home for the evening. Perfect.
Bismarck Municipal Airport, Bismarck, North Dakota. Automated weather observation 0048 Zulu. Wind 100 at 05. Peak gusts 15. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 3,700. Few 1,000. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 16 Celsius. Altimeter 2994. Remarks lightning, distant, southeast and south. Density altitude 3,200.
Bismarck traffic, Lake Amphibian 27903 Papa crossing over midfield, left traffic for 13 Bismarck.
Bismarck traffic, airport 19 is now clear of all moving areas. Bismarck.
Flaps coming in. Prop full forward. Red, blue, green. Now I can just figure out how to land. Bismarck traffic, Lake Amphibian, base to final 13, Bismarck.
done. 4 states, 750 miles, that's 7.5 flying hours. It is time for dinner and a beverage and bed. Until tomorrow, thanks for being my wingman.